Hi and welcome. Thank you for deciding to watch my video. I truly appreciate that. And thank you to any new subscribers. If you've seen my post on Facebook, I had hurt my back. So that kind of sidelined me for probably over a week. But I think I'm back. My back is still a little tender and I'm still trying to be careful, but I think I'm okay. Anyway, it's hasn't been a great stitching week, but I don't know if that's been my back or just that I've been distracted. I have to admit I've been watching FlossTube and other YouTube videos and kind of just taking it easy. My heating pad has been my best friend, not to mention Wally's been my best friend because he's been with me every minute through it all, which is good. And if you notice that I'm having a problem, it's because I have Spike on my lap. And I put him down like 4 times. And I can't get rid of him. So I guess he's staying. Anyway, also I might get interrupted because my son's been trying to talk to me and had the hospital on the phone and all kinds of things. It's been kind of a crazy morning. I do have a few clips, so why don't I take a break right now and I'll run those clips for you and I will see you on the other side. So I will be right back. And welcome. This is May 2nd, the second day of Mania, and for the first day of Mania I was working on Marching Mice, which is a HAID, Heaven and Earth Designs, which means it's a full coverage piece, and the artwork is by Scott Gustafson. I love his artwork, is really cool. And I love this whole piece, but in this instance, the only part of this that I'm doing right now is Theodore. And who knows, in my craziness at some point I may do Peter too, but for now, this is for my husband, my late husband, Ted, who marched in the oldest marching band in the United States, which was the Cambridge Firemen's Band. It's still going. And he played the double bell euphonium. It was a beautiful instrument. His son has it. It's all engraved. It's silver. It's a beautiful instrument. And Ted really loved marching in the band. So this is on a color and cotton hand-dyed Ada. It's 18 count, and it is, I'm doing it 2/1, and color is bluebird. I don't know if I said that. And my needle minder is a bluebird. And this is how far I got. I think it's coming along pretty well. All confetti. I don't know if you can see all those little dots of color, but it's pretty much confetti. But I'm enjoying it. I wish I'd had more time to stitch, but it looks like May is going to be a very busy month for me. And oh, there's the needle. This is the back side. My back side of my bluebird is a cardinal. I figured why not, right? So yeah, that's what I worked on May 1st. This was a holdover. I started this on May 1st in Mania of 2018. And so for today, this is another Mania holdover. I started this last year in Mania, and this is a Mill Hill kit. It's by Jim Shore, and this is Percy Pig. And that's where I am, and that's what it'll look like when it's finished. And I have all of the, it was a kit, so I have all of the fibers. Oh, I take that back. I started Percy Pig in Mania of 2017, May 2nd, 2017. And I am stitching it on the perforated paper that was included. Yes, I am. So that's where I stand. It's kind of late in the day. It's almost dinner time and I have not put one stitch in yet today. And tomorrow I'm going to be busy too, but I will do my best, and I will come back tomorrow and show you how far I get with Percy Pig. So I hope you're having a great day. It's raining here again, but hey, it's okay. All the better to stitch. Hi, and welcome back to May 3rd. Another 90% chance of rain day. I wish I could share it with areas that may not get as much rain as we do, but oh well. Yesterday, if you might remember, I had decided I was going to work on Percy Pig for May 2nd. It's a Mill Hill kit. It's done by Jim Shore, and yeah, I really like it. And I will show you how far I got. So that's not too shabby. I did pretty good. You can see Percy coming together. The border is really detailed, and that's going to take some work. And Percy's got quite a few beads around his snout and in his body, so that'll come after I get all the stitching done. So, yep, that was May 2nd, and I was really happy with my progress for the little bit of stitching time that I had. And it looks like today is going to be another short day as far as stitching goes, because I have to go help my uncle today. Sorry for the glare. But today I will be working on Vixen, and that is a Nora Corbett design. It's in her Christmas Eve Couriers line, and I've already done Rudolph, and Vixen is my second reindeer. And this is on a piece of opalescent, I think it's even weave. And that's how far I have gotten on her. So we'll work on her a little bit today and see how much further I can get her. So that is my plan for May 3rd. And I thought I would also show you, I bought You Had Me at Flamingo, and I said I was going to do my own pin, and so this is the pin that I did for that. Let's see if I turn on another light, if it gets any better. Yeah, not really. Lighting here is a trick, let me tell you. Yeah, so that's what my pin for You Had Me at Flamingo looks like. It was actually inspired by a pin on Pinterest where the flamingo, it wasn't exactly like this flamingo, but she had roses in her body, and I just thought that that was really beautiful. So that is my version of a flamingo counting pin, which you could also use for frogging. But yeah, and the back is just plain. I just put my initials on it. But that's what the flamingo counting pin looks like for You Had Me at Flamingo, my version. So thank you for joining me, and I hope that you are having a great mania. And until the next time, God bless and happy stitching. Hi, and May the 4th be with you. Well, yesterday I was working on Vixen for the little bit of time that I could devote to my stitching. And I have to admit, it was very little time. May is turning into a rather busy month. But this is what Vixen is looking like now. I got more of the brown and grayish brown in her front done, and I put this leg. I finished this leg, and I even added her eye. So, yep, she's moved along, so that's good. And that was my May 3rd stitching. And for today, I don't have a finished picture of him, but for May the 4th, be with you, I will be working on BB-8. So I'm really enjoying this. It doesn't look like he would have a lot more left to get him done, but he's blended threads and some other things, so yep. He's a lot of fun though, and I think he's coming out really cute. And this is like Vixen, this is a piece of fabric that I hand dyed myself. I think this is 18 count Aida, and this, I'm not sure if this is 18 count Aida or if it's a really tight opalescent even weave. I'm not sure. But that is where I stand for today. I will be working on BB-8. I'll see you tomorrow. Hi, and welcome to May 5th. This is BB-8, and he was my project for May 4th, and I made some good progress on him. You wouldn't know it to look at it, but he still does have quite a bit to do around his outside edges and stuff. But he's looking pretty good, so I'm happy with that. And so for today, May 5th, I'm going to be working on a Haid, Simply Meant to Be, which is also Instagram Sal with Mama Metzger and Eclectic Reads, Sean, Daphne and Sean. And this is how far I've gotten with this, and I'm hoping to work on it today. It's already getting a little bit late in the day, and it's just been a really busy day. And I've managed to hurt my back loading stuff at Home Depot. So, yeah, took a couple of a leave. Gonna go sit, maybe stitch. See you tomorrow. Hi, and welcome. This is May 6th, and maynia is going pretty well for me. I hurt my back yesterday, and it still hurts today, but didn't stop me from getting in some stitching on Simply Meant to Be. And I think I did pretty good. I got a few hundred stitches in. Yesterday I just had some of this black in, so I got a few more colors in. And this is pretty much this upper corner here. So, not too shabby. And I look forward to doing more of that because this will be my 1200 stitches for Full Coverage Fanatics this month. So, yep, not too bad. For today, I'm going to have a new start, yay, and it's going to be my May Just Cross Stitch ornament for the Just Cross Stitch Ornament Facebook group. And let's see the picture. Let's see, can I get that down there? Yeah. So there's the picture right here. It's To All a Good Night. And that is by the Knotted Tree Needle Art. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. That's not her. That's a different designer. Knotted Tree is over here. But To All a Good Night. So I will start this today and see how far I can get. Yep, still cloudy. It's been rainy. I was hoping today would be clear, but I don't think that's going to happen. So anyway, good stitching time, I guess. So thanks for joining me. See you tomorrow. Okay, well, so I got some stitching done. It wasn't all bad. I just put Spike down, and he's coming back. He's my buddy today. So I think I left off on May 4th with I was going to stitch on BB-8. And I don't have a picture of BB-8, but this is what he looks like now. So I did get some stitching in, and he's looking pretty good. He still has a bunch of stuff still that has to go around his outside edges, so he's not even full circle yet. But I think he's coming out really cute. And I do really enjoy that. And like I said, I got this from Stitchline on Etsy. And I think on the 5th, maybe, after I hurt my back, I went back to Simply Meant to Be, because it's my full coverage piece, and it's going to be part of my 2200 stitches for full coverage fanatics. I really want to get... Spike is now going to climb up on my table because he can. I'm looking for a picture of Simply Meant to Be. There it is. So that's what Simply Meant to Be looks like. Jack and Sally and Zero. And in that moon, a little bit, you can see Mr. Oogly Boogly over here. And I got a little bit further on this piece. Just going to fold it a little bit. And this is on 18 count. I think it's DMC Magic Guide. It's pre-gridded. Just making sure that's the right side. Spike does not make this easy. Anyway, so that's how much I have done here. So it's coming right along, and I really do like stitching on this. And now I think I have enough fabric to do the whole thing. This is only like my third or fourth start on this piece. But I like it too much to give up, so I'm not giving up. I am pretty stubborn that way. I do have more stitching to do on it for 2200. For 1200 stitches for full coverage fanatics. And I did not start my Christmas ornament. I'd said, I think at the end of that last clip, I was going to start my Christmas ornament for Just Cross Stitch, a Facebook group ornament sale. And I did not do that. And I have to admit that I've decided I'm not going to stitch it this month. I don't know. I don't stitch a lot of small pieces, and this month that ornament just doesn't do anything for me. So I'm not going to do it. I have too many other things I want to do. So maybe next month I'll pick up and do the next ornament. But I did stitch, and I don't know what day it was because some days I didn't stitch at all. I just did not feel good. But I did stitch after my second relapse with my back. I did stitch on my country garden. And some of you who've been watching my channel know that this is like my oldest whip. It's from a cross stitch and needlework magazine from the late 80s. And it was sent to my home at the time. You can see my mailing label. Don't worry about the address because I don't live there anymore. But it's a cross stitch and needlework, cross stitch and country crafts from July, August 1988. And this is the third garden I've stitched in this series. They used to have what they called collector series. And they're definitely old style patterns, and they can be a little hard to read, but it's all good. And I'm getting there. I think I got quite a bit accomplished for a piece that isn't floating my boat right now. But I got this shrub over here done, and I came over here and I've started filling in the dark shrub over there. So yeah, it's coming along. I'm kind of happy with that. And I'm thinking about making this like a 30-minute a day piece, maybe. My problem is it usually takes me a little bit before I really get up to speed working on different pieces. So 30 minutes a day really, I mean, I don't think I would get much done in 30 minutes. I know that I've heard a lot of people saying that they've gotten comments on their videos with someone asking how long they get to stitch. Do they think in a day? And every day is different for me. Some days I stitch, a few hours. Other days I don't stitch at all. Sometimes it's only a few minutes and I decide that's not what I want to do, because to be honest, if it's not making me happy, I'm not doing it. And that was pretty much, I think, the extent of my stitching for the last 2 weeks. I did do some other things. Like I said, I watched a whole bunch of other videos, and my oldest daughter's birthday is the 19th, and she wanted a record player, a phonograph for her birthday, so I got that for her. It's really cool. I wish it came like that when I was looking at record players, but it's a turntable with it's a Bluetooth, and it's got a USB, and it also is Wi-Fi, I think. So that's really pretty cool. But I always, I got that for her, but I always like to try to make something too. So this year, I think last year I gave her an elephant biscornu from Satsuma Street. This year I made her some jewelry, which is kind of how I spent yesterday, was making jewelry. And I wish that I had taken the time to make cards up to put them on. And I will do that before I send it to her. But I will show you what I made. So these are Swarovski Rivolis. And you probably can't see the sparkle in these, but they're highly sparkly. It's another rainy day here. I think we've had 2 not rainy days in the last month. 2 sunny days, and the rest of it. So anyway, Swarovski Rivolis, which I really like. And then I made her. She's a big elephant fan, hence the elephant biscornu. And I think she'll really like these too. So those are like ivory, and I did them in gold, and they're elephants. Kind of cute. And so I've been watching some memory wire stuff, and I have memory wire. So I decided I was going to use some memory wire and make some stuff. So this is a couple of earrings, or a set of earrings, pair of earrings that I made with memory wire and some beads. And that goes with a memory wire bracelet that I made. Let's see if I can hold this up so you can see it. And it has another, this has a it's a stone elephant charm, and then it's got blue and white and silver beads. So I really like that too. And then I made a ring out of memory wire to go with that. And here, I'll put that one on. So that's kind of pretty. And then I had also watched a peyote stitch. No, yeah, I guess. So this ring is like an aqua color with forest green. And these are made out of, it's made out of a Mayuki seed beads. And that's what that one looks like. So, yep. So that has also been taking up some of my time. Plus I've got my resin out and my clay and all kinds of things. It's been so rainy and miserable that I'm back into everything. And I even sorted out my books and my magazines. I don't know if you can see behind me, but I put up some shelves over here that have magazines and stuff on them. And then I've been looking at my Trolls and Dragon books, and if you ever want to see those, let me know, because I have, let's see, I don't know, 8 or 9 Troll, Wizard, and Dragon books that are pretty interesting, that give me inspiration for dolls and sculptures. Of course, cats do too, don't you? Yeah. So I guess that's it for me. I could ramble on forever, find all kinds of rabbit trails to go down, but I don't think you really want to hear about it all. So until next time, like Cinderella's mother says, be kind and be courageous. And like we say, be colorful. Thanks for watching. Take care and God bless.